How's it going, the world's best audience? Share the top match you have already attended live during 2023 in the comments below, and don't forget to give us a like. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Diego Simeone has no intention to leave Atletico Madrid at the end of the season. His contract runs until the summer of 2024. Real Madrid legend Marcelo has terminated his contract with Olympiacos. He made 10 appearances and scored 3 goals for the Greek side. Alexander Zinchenko has scored his first goal in the Premier League in his 92nd appearance in the competition. Cesar Azpilicueta has suffered a horrific head injury during the clash against Southampton. He was forced to leave the pitch on a stretcher. Chelsea have won just 2 of their last 15 games with Graham Potter in charge. Chelsea's Brazilian newcomer, André Santos, has yet to receive a Premier League work permit. He will most likely be sent on loan to Palmeiras. Sevilla have recruited 24-year-old centre-back Federico Gattoni from San Lorenzo, who will join the team in the summer. Nick Pope will not be available for the Carabao Cup final against Manchester United due to suspension, while his backup, Dubravka, cannot be involved in action as he performed for Manchester United on loan in his tournament in the first half of the season. The Magpies' third-choice goalkeeper is Loris Karius. Bayern Munich have failed to beat Borussia Mönchengladbach in the 6th Bundesliga fixture in a row. The foes ended their 20-match unbeaten streak. James Ward-Prowse almost equaled David Beckham's record for free kicks scored in the Premier League. He has 17 successful shots, while Beckham has 18. For the first time since 2009, Arsenal have managed to win an away Premier League game while trailing at the break. Manchester City and Newcastle are keeping tabs on Fulham defender Anthony Robinson. Liverpool have ended Newcastle United's 16-game Premier League unbeaten run. Roberto Firmino made his 350th appearance for Liverpool in all competitions. Benfica midfielder Frederic Arsnes was named the UEFA Champions League Player of the Week. The duel between Liverpool and Newcastle marked the 1500th 2-0 victory in Premier League history. Aston Villa have conceded 4+ goals in consecutive home matches for only the second time in their top-flight history, with the previous instance coming in 1935-36. Randal Kolomuani from Eintracht Frankfurt has already racked up 10 goals and as many assists in the Bundesliga this season. Erling Haaland has only 1 goal in Manchester City's last 5 games, which was netted against Arsenal. Thomas Müller has equaled Oliver Kahn as the Bayern player with the most ever Bundesliga appearances. Now both have 429 games. Only Sepp Maier has more, 473. Romelu Lukaku scored his first goal of 2023, converting from spot against Udinese. Darwin Núñez has scored in the Premier League for the first time since November. He opened the scoring against Newcastle. Jurgen Klopp on Liverpool plans in case they won't play Champions League next year. It makes things more difficult, but we are still Liverpool, a big club. We will have transfer business. We have to 100% make changes in the summer. The Juventus team and board are beginning to lose faith in manager Massimiliano Allegri. He could be sacked soon. I'm sure there will be people out there who think I'm the problem. I don't think they are right, but I'm not arrogant enough to say their opinion isn't worth articulating. I'm here to help the team, keep working through a team period. Graham Potter noted, "The biggest quality Georgian has is that he makes the other people look better. He's made a huge impact already. I thought he was tremendous." Mikel Arteta stated, "The painting of Diego Maradona's left foot was stolen in Naples. The work is a 3-dimensional scan of Maradona's foot transferred to canvas." AC Milan now have 3 consecutive 1-0 victories against Torino, Chelsea, and Monza. Sergio Busquets has returned to training with the first team and has been included in the squad for the battle against Cadiz. Barcelona have taken the lead in talks to sign Atlético Paranaense wonder kid Vitor Roque. Xavi is a big fan of Takefusa Kubo from Real Sociedad, who was also a former representative of Real Madrid at La Masia from 2011 to 2015. Federico Valverde repeated Erling Haaland's yoga-style celebration. Atalanta's 19-year-old centre-back Giorgio Scalvini has made it into Bayern Munich's transfer shortlist. Now we are giving you the results of yesterday's Tans Day. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's matches. Aston Villa and Arsenal staged a spectacle to remember. Already in the first half, the villains led 2-0, Ollie Watkins and Felipe Coutinho landing a successful shot each, while Bukayo Saka netted for Arsenal. In the 61st minute, Alexander Zinchenko equalized the matter, though the Premier League leaders were able to ease the pressure only in the third added minute with Emiliano Martinez's late own goal. Martinelli capped the Gunners' remarkable escape by adding the fourth in the closing seconds. A little later, Man City decided to let Arsenal break away once again after playing 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. EPL rookies relieved Bernardo Silva's strike with Chris Wood tap in at the back post. Erling Haaland wasted some killer chances. Chelsea's miserable run goes on with a loss against the worst team in the league. James Ward-Prowse had once again landed a brilliant free kick for the Saints. The pensioners' Nibbies did not impress at all. It didn't take much time for Liverpool to take the advantage during the clash versus Newcastle, thanks to the efforts of Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo, who doubled the lead in the 17th minute. Two Milanese teams were celebrating their victories. Milan got 3 points thanks to Messia's strike, and Inter got the win thanks to goals from Romelu Lukaku, Henrikh Mkhitaryan, and Lautaro. Meanwhile, Bayern lost to Borussia again, although the Munich team was down to 10 men from the 9th minute due to the Upamecano's rough foul. Later on, Lars Stindl scored the opening goal, but Choupo-Moting equalized. Still, Jonas Hoffmann and Marcus Thuram got the job done after the break. Mathis Tel from Bayern pulled one back in the final seconds, but nothing more came out of it. Real Madrid had quite a tough ride against Osasuna. Only in the 78th minute, Federico Valverde put Los Blancos ahead, while Asensio scored from a pass from young Alvaro Rodriguez in extra time. Moving on to other news of the day. Unfortunately, Ghana international and former Chelsea, Newcastle, Bournemouth and Porto footballer Christian Atsu has been found dead under the rubble. The Ghanaian player of Hatayspor was at home during the earthquake. He was 31 years old. Ironically, Atsu wanted to leave Turkey and fly to France, but scored his first goal for Hatayspor against Kasimpasa on February 5th. Therefore, the man decided to celebrate the occasion with his teammates. Yesterday's EPL fixtures kicked off with a moment of silence in his honor. Neymar has no plans to quit PSG next summer. Despite the club's desire to sell him, the Brazilian believes he will be in his best shape, being able to bring lots of benefits to the Red and Blues camp. Moreover, his contract with the Parisians is valid until the summer of 2027. Earlier on, Chelsea have reportedly emerged as candidates to acquire Neymar. Real Madrid have set their sights on the transfer of newly minted Napoli star Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. The Merengues are even set to pay 100 million euros for the Georgian services. However, the leaders of Serie A have no intention to consider the possibility of selling Khvicha in the summer whatsoever. The Parthenopeans would rather part ways with Victor Osimhen than Kvaratskhelia. Barcelona may not be able to enter European Cups due to referee bribery scandal. According to UEFA rules, if a club is involved in activities aimed at influencing the outcome of a national or international game, the team could be banned from European competitions. Previously, Barca were accused of paying 1.4 million euros to the former vice president of La Liga referee committee. The chemical company Ineos, which is owned by British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe, confirmed it has made a bid to buy Manchester United. We can confirm that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have submitted a bid for majority ownership of Manchester United Football Club. We are ambitious and highly competitive and would want to invest in Manchester United to make them the #1 club in the world once again. We also recognize that football governance in this country is at a crossroads. Ineos already owns Liga 1 side Nice. Besides Ratcliffe, the Qatari Sheikh Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani is also keen on completing a full takeover of Manchester United. The offer of both businessmen is understood to be 4.5 billion euros. Folks, check out the suggested videos from our other projects. Have a good time watching, and see you in a bit.